turn my audio up, and then I'm going to turn your audio up, and then we're going to go bop, bop, and oh my god, the chat's shit itself. Hold on. Look, we'll get there. Just give it a wee second, right? We're going to pop that out. We're going to copy you. We're going to do this, right? And we're not going to fuck it up. Like we always fuck everything up. There we go. Look at that. That works now. Hey, what did I tell you guys? Hold on, I'll link this. Let me link it to you guys. Do you guys have the stream? If you just go on the channel, it should be there. Right. So, first off, my internet's a piece of shit. It's like really bad, and if this cuts out, like, what will be the cutoff point? Because last time we went up to like 3 cutoffs. And we just kept going with it, but it was an absolute ball ache. What do you guys want to do for, like, if it cuts off like once, will we try to continue? But if it cuts off any more than that, we'll just call it a day. Or what do you guys fancy? I need to get onto my internet provider if I'm honest with you.
Let's roll a d4.
Okay, we'll go d4.
4 times.
Okay, we'll try
4 times is the cutoff.
Alright, that sounds fair enough, guys. That sounds good. Right. Okay, let's do this. So, here, hold on. Right. Your thing's not on, Freeman.
Has a successful YouTube.
What do you mean my thing is not on?
I've got you tagged on Freeman. No, there you go. It's just so whenever you go on the stream, it actually like links your channel in like in the title, you know. So I'm just saying, like, you know, if any of you guys are interested, like, you know, okay, it still doesn't work. Look, okay, I tried. I really tried, guys, okay? Okay, look, so we're doing something a bit different. We're not going to get our bussies eaten by a dragon. And a Freeman is taking over for DMing this one-shot. And then I believe Guardbros is going to be doing some veil lighting with us. So we'll find out what happens. But Freeman's DMing, so you go for it.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Freeman here, and it is for my opportunity to actually be doing a little bit of dungeon mastering here at Nickbadia Reborn. And today we have quite the little thing for you all. If you'd like, by the way, to get a little bit of music going for everyone that wants to join and listen to some music in the background that we'll be playing, you can go to the Watch Together link right there. This goes for the players, not the chat.
Does the chat not want it? No.
Well, it's going to be a mood setter, so I think it would be good if chat gets to hear it.
What's that hissing noise?
I hear that too. I'm watching on stream and I can hear it.
Oh.
I mean, it's definitely not a snake.
It did sound a bit like...
now.
Oh, there we go.
It's
Yeah,
gone
I don't know what that was. I'm gonna we'll just say
that-
it was teal. All right, we'll just believe all technical difficulties. It's got nothing to do with me. It's always Teal's fault. All right, that's my solution to the.
Seems about right.
Problems.
Seems about right.
Yeah, we're just gonna blame Teal. Anyway.
All right, so everyone's here. Everyone's ready.
I believe.
Kaiser Bright is ready to bring the flame of Kosis to any dark corner of this plane.
I'm a troll and I like to play the cello. You should play, Megan. Do you want to join in?
Everyone gets the chance to introduce themselves.
I'm alright.
You sure?
I'm just gonna sit in the corner and laugh.
Sure.
No, sorry, Megan. Sitting giving us grief. You talking?
All right.
Your mic over.
So,
She should just be a goblin in your
we have
cello.
for tonight we have quite a little cast. We have Keith the criminal, we have the grunt, we have Kaiser the bright, and we have Gamgee the troll. So, I'd like everyone to give themselves a little introduction before we get going.
Right. So.
And we'll do it in order from left to right. Meaning Gamgee.
Alright, okay. So, Gamgee, he's a very lovable fellow. I think he's very sweet, and he is a big nasty troll. But, you know, he means very, very well, and he's a very sweet boy. He didn't do nothing wrong, you know. And what I like about him is he's got a big cello, and he applies bonkins on the heads with his big cello. And I think he's just fun, you know. He's very sweet, though. Look at his wee face. He's also a big Kiss fan. judging by his face paint. But that's neither here nor there. But
It might be the blood of his previous enemies.
Exactly. Look, he's a kind wee thing, but he's a big boy. So that's about it. Honestly, there's not much else to him. He's a bit of a fucking meme, if I be honest with you. But I thought he was fun. So
I mean, it floats the boat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then we have Keith. Keith over
Help.
here.
I'm Keith. I had a normal upbringing, lots of forest and berry picking, and odd cheese making. But as I grew older, I loved books. I loved to research all about treasure and stories of adventurers, and one day, I just packed up my things and was like, I'm gonna find this treasure myself. I found this mercenary group and been trying to see what type of leads I could get to glorious treasures.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then we have a lovely little kleptomaniac. Always lovely. And then we have Grunt. Let's hear it.
So, yeah, I'm a mercenary orc, well, half orc, and that's all you need to know.
Sounds like every Mr. V character I've ever met is a warforged or an orc.
Or both.
Yeah. You should actually, Jonathan, why have you not done that yet? You need to make a hybrid.
I was forced to do both by Teal. Thork.
What do you mean by teal? I'm pretty sure that was a mighty dwarf that did that to you, and his penis is very long.
Someone in the chat asked, so what type of war criminal is he? That's the little questions.
The snuggle struggle kind. Let's just say that Nanjing was quite the place. Quite the party. All right, lovely. So, I hope everyone's ready as well. Chat's ready? Everyone ready to go?
Oh, still got
Who's the red guy?
Oh yeah,
Who's the red guy?
Yeah, he's
Oh
this
yeah,
guy.
of course, Teal. Sorry, Teal.
Oh, let's all crowd around him. Like, why's this guy got horns? He's clearly evil. Everyone knows he's got horns. He's evil. Look, guys. Look, he's very mean. He got red skin. He's probably in league with the devil. Just saying, guys. Very evil.
I heard that people that don't look like, like the general people like us, they don't belong here.
Okay. Stop bullying the no kid. It's about time we get going.
Right.
Simmer down, folks. I'm here to bring Kothsooth's cleansing light and fire to every corner of this realm. All right, with fire and light, everything will be cleansed.
Oh, it was buffering there.
He's a shepherd that brings the light to everyone.
And fire.
Flame.
I mean,
The light is the fire. There you go.
I mean, the artwork is kind of cool. I'll give you that. But he's no tool with a cello. So,
He's no troll with a cello. That's
exactly.
damn true.
He's also a
I'm-
big Kiss fan. So.
I'm so sorry that you outshine my light.
Well, I'm sure that everyone will get their chance to shine tonight, because tonight we're going to be playing the first very serious campaign, or one-shot, here at Nickbedia Central. And this, my friends, is the tragedy at Glimmervalley. And I hope you enjoy. Music, maestro.
Doesn't sound very.
He meant on the listen support thing. It just turned off.
Oh, I thought we needed more cello music.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys should link to the listen support.
Hey, leave me the space to do the introduction, otherwise we're never going anywhere. The rain pours and the lightning flickers in the clouded night sky. It is not an evening that invites anyone to the great outdoors. But to be first in line, you could not wait. The opportunity was before your eyes. And an opportunity to earn a lot of gold. 100 each for the one that would sign up to slay the necromancer, pinned by the Spire's finest knights of Kelemvor. but one could wonder why they themselves had not decided to enter upon this opportunity of slaying him themselves. A question maybe not needing of an answer, since the bag of gold hangs before one's eyes. Everyone, I'd like you to roll a single d20 unmodified, please.
There you go.
All right.
I was hoping I was going to be number one.
Teal, you'll be the first one to go. The cart continues to go through the night, and you know the location upon which you were said to arrive at. Supposedly, it was supposed to be two statues that stand right next to each other, with a road going in between them. And again, this is the night as you see it. What is it that you think, say, or do in this time?
I flick the rain off my leathery overcoat, cursing my luck to not have a better weather to travel in. But I'm already thinking about the tithe and donation I'm going to give to the Fire Lord's temple after I make this quick bag of gold.
Very well, very well. A donation indeed that this shall be for 100 gold. Something one can live like a baron, you can live like a baron for nearly a month on such a salary. Macbedia?
Gamgee's got a serious gambling issue, guys, and he just really wants that 100 gold, and he thinks he's gonna win the lotto, and he's gonna do a great job, but everyone knows he's gonna play cards with it, and he's gonna lose all his money, and he's gonna be very, very sad, and then he's gonna play sad cello noises, and it'll be very upsetting to him, because he's a very sweet child, he means very well, and he really wants the best for everyone, but he's got his problems,
He's the sweet summer child.
Yeah, he's big scary man, big scary troll, but he's got a nice sweet grin, and he's actually quite cheerful. He's he always cheers everyone up, but everyone always thinks oh no, troll, it's very sad, to be honest with you. But with that 100 gold, he's gonna cheat. He can see it. He's gonna it's for him this is winning the lottery, but he knows deep down he's gonna lose a gambling within a matter of days. If not hours or minutes.
Fair enough. And then we have the two ones that rolled 8, and I will go with Keith first. What do you think in this time?
Well, my mind is just running a mile a minute of what kind of treasures that necromancer might have. Perhaps he'll have something of critical acclaim or historical significance. I don't know. Bet I could get my hands on it. Tried.
It could be one, it could be the other. One does not know. Mr. V, what do you think, and do in this time?
So, what I'm thinking of is simple. The 100 gold can maybe last me a couple of months down the road. I am really... My kind ain't liked here, and I'm pretty sure that thing over there points at the tiefling's gonna get us killed.
A subtle hint of the possibilities that might be coming your way. Are you not careful with the horned ones? For one does not know what sort of secrecy dwells within their infernal eyes.
Come to think, can I cast Prestidigitation on the tiefling just to make sure he's okay? Try and clean him up, make sure he's not there's no funny business going on. I think he needs.
Well, he's very upset about being wet and being rained on, and he's trying to keep this flame that he's carrying in his lantern ablaze, with light.
Well, you do that fairly well. You're currently riding on a cart that has a roof overhead, and you could say that you get a little bit wet because it's a simple cloth roof, and it rains through a little bit. So, yeah. You got the sore spot, so you are a little bit wet.
Maybe you're helping me with the stank of brimstone and wet tiefling in the cart.
You know what? That's exactly what it is. It's a brimstone that's giving me the. Do you think would it be more a sulfury sort of smell?
Oh yeah, it would be 100% like rotting eggs, like sulfur.
You know what? Can we just say that's why everyone hates teeth guns? Because they stink. Like, that would make so much more sense, you know?
If only it was that simple.
Yeah.
As the cart continues to go through the night, you see in front of you, or rather to your left, the statues that were spoken of in the letter. There they stand, looming overhead, with an invitation to the god of death's own chosen. The cart approaches, and you make your way in.
Could I roll like a investigation or no, actually a history check? That would be better, wouldn't it? Just like, you know, have I heard any songs or tales about these statues before? Would be something that I might be familiar with? No, I'm gonna say that's a no.
No, you don't. No knowledge about them.
All right, well.
Would Kaiser recognize them as the usurper's statue?
As the usurper.
Yeah, Kelimvor.
Apparently he's a usurper. Okay, I don't know. Are you following Vecna?
No, the Bright Lord, the Flame Lord of Fire. I think I follow.
Yeah, you follow. Well, okay, you mean the right. Well, roll history and see if you know exactly about these statues, because you know where you're going, but maybe not the statues.
Would I be able to assist him with my knowledge of?
Go ahead. Keith and Mr. V knows exactly what these statues are. Meanwhile, the teal does not. These statues are essentially skeletons, both holding a way in each hand. The skeleton wears a robe and holds out a way that is perfectly balanced by the looks of things. On one hand, there's a heart. On the other is on one, there's a sword, and on the other is a heart. And they both seem to weigh equal as the skeletons look upon it. These are definitely symbols of Kelimvor, all right.
Very artful it is, isn't it, sir?
You know, I'm tempted to ask, but
MG.
But like, you know, they kind of remind me of you know, the Neverending Story. Do you remember the Sphinxes from the Neverending Story? And you guys remember?
Oh yeah, those guys.
I was just wondering, like, but do they have big fat titties though? You know, just go and put that. Like, I'm kind of bored. I'm allowed to do this. All right, this is like the very few time I'm actually allowed to be like, yo, but you guys, do they have titties though?
I believe Kelimvor was a male in his mortal life.
Oh,
this is true.
Looks like balances of life and battle being in equal measure.
And so, as you continue to go through, you have managed to make your way to the Kelimvorian camp. A simple place by the looks of things, merely a forest clearing with tents that have been pitched up. A few towers here and there, roughly 3 in total, with a small stable yard that you can see right here, simple in design. Other than that, the only permanent structure that seems to illuminate the sky in any form of capacity is a big tower that stands right here. Something that stands out amongst the forestry and clearly seems to be an indicator of some form of state of permanency, I should say. But as for everything else, not at all.
So what type of camp is this? Is this like a...
It looks like an outpost.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
So this would be like
this area has been in a war for a while.
All right, okay.
I could take a look around for you if you'd like, or cellist.
No, I think, you know, I'm thinking, you know, let's just go to the barracks and find the bar, because everyone knows barracks. They got cheap drinks. Everyone knows that. You give soldiers cheap drink. You know, it's just fact. So let's go check it out, will we? You know.
I agree. Something to take the chill off this evening would be good.
Very well. So, as you come closer, you're departing from your wagon, all together going towards the fireplace, then, I imagine, or one of the tents, or which one was it?
Yeah, well, if any of them look like they've got music playing.
No one seems to be playing any music.
Oh, well, well, then this is the time to get the... You know what? Let's go find the bar first. We need to find where the bar is. Once we find
I
the
don't-
bar, then we know where the drink's flowing. Then you just get the chill out. Actually, you know what? I've got more than chill. I've actually got bagpipes as well. Everyone, who doesn't love bagpipes?
I do not.
My friend, I don't believe that there was a bar here. This is an outpost. It seems.
Everyone gets yeah. You ever met boys in the army? I'm telling you, they're alcoholics. It's fact.
Be that as it may, I believe these are followers of the Lord of Death. Very somber folk. These be here. No passion. Nothing burns inside of them like it does in my red chest.
That's pretty true. Well, you know what? Let's go online. I'll go. We'll go down near the fire. I'll play a bit of music. Set the tone, and you guys do a bit of investigating, will we? I'll try and get all these boys in a good mood, even though they look miserable. But we'll try and cheer them up.
Yeah, I would
Alright.
like to look around the camp and see what their supplies are like.
All right then. So, Nick, as a matter of fact, let's do it this way. Gamgee, roll performance, please.
Alrighty. Ba-ba-ba-bum. There we go. Performance. A.
As the strangest ensemble that the Lord of the Spire has ever laid his eyes on approaches, one of them decides to detach from the party and make his way towards the fireplace, where a few soldiers sit with their bowls in hand and eating some form of soup in the rain. As you come up closer, they do gleam at you and look at you with a uncertain look. But as you stop playing your cello, something a little bit more bright, even though it's night and raining all about, you manage to make a smile appear. They don't seem to question what it is that you do. Instead, they allow it and continue to dine with a smile on their face.
Yeah, exactly. Like Gamgee knows the way. Gamgee just likes to cheer the boys up. Everyone thinks, oh, Gamgee's mean, Gamgee's a troll, Gamgee's gonna eat the children. But Gamgee just wanna have fun,
Well, he ate 35 children.
Like that was a different campaign.
No.
That was a different campaign, alright? That was not here.
So, and you, Kaiser? Kaiser. What did you do? Sorry.
I think I try to go find the command tent. Who wrote who's the name on the letter that we were given?
The name on the letter is Ronaman.
Ronaman. Is it like captain, lieutenant,
Sergeant.
sergeant, Sergeant Ronaman? I begin to get a really serious look on my face and trying to find the sergeant Ronaman.
Very well. By the looks of things, you cannot see that he would be strictly here. If anything, it would either be in this command tent right here or up in the very tower.
I guess I'll head towards the command tent first, and then we'll see if we have to escalate or elevate the search later.
Very well. So you make your way towards the command tent.
Right, and before I walk in, my leathery batwing of an overcoat shakes itself off as I walk in.
Ooh, so edgy.
You make your way over past Gamgee playing the cello, and as you make your way towards the tent, a guard next to the tent makes himself appear in the moonlight, and he says,
Halt! Who are you?
I am Kaiser Bright, humble servant of the Lord of Fire, and I've heard you've sent out a call for aid.
He looks you up and down, and looks back at the troll playing the cello as well, and then looks to you again.
This is true. Do you have a note for this?
Yes, I have your writ or letter offering payment for this services rendered.
As you hold out the letter, he takes it from your hand and looks at it, then looks back at you and the troll, and then looks at you again and says,
Is the ensemble only 2 people?
No, we have some muscle and some guile with us as well, but they are often harder to find, and even they like to keep their distance when dealing with authority.
No, I walk up and I show him my rank, my
Your ring?
insignia. I'm a mercenary, so I could come with a uniform and an insignia of my rank.
Insignia.
Insignia.
See,
as
we
you
are
come up-
we are a band of veteran mercenaries, known as fire starters.
Gummy, Wummy, Gamgee, and the Funky Bunch. Can we be called
Great.
that?
Okay.
Fuck yourself.
Gamgee and
We're
the
still
Funky
in the
Bunch. Yes.
Gamgee and the Firebringers. The
The Firebrig
Listen.
and Funky Bunch, though. You know you gotta do it. You know.
Listen, the people at the previous town managed to pick 3 of these guys up. They were looking for jobs, and they followed me onto the wagon.
What are you
Can't
talking
really
about,
help that.
Sonny? Pop out from your shadow.
And this one's been with me for a very long time.
I've known you since you've been just a boy.
I forget how differently you guys age. It's weird.
What happens is the guy in question looks at you, rolls back the paper again, and says, "I see. Sergeant Roneman is waiting up there. He will talk to you."
Okay.
And he points up the tower.
Okay. I'm just gonna head up to the tower then. Or do any of you guys want to take the lead?
I'll trudge along with you. You know. But
All right.
I've
Take out your
that.
tokens.
I've probably got the highest charisma, but I don't think he's really the best. He's not the best person to be getting to like talk to people. You know what I mean? People take him the wrong way.
All right. As you all make your way upstairs on the slippery steps, you make your way to the tower. And by the base of the tower lies a big oaken door. It's closed for the moment, but you could easily knock.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, that does actually. I must. You know what? No.
Well, you guys could flip a coin to see who gets to knock. Let's roll a d4.
No, you know what?
I'll be number 1.
I got-
Gamgee, you could be number 2. A young orc friend, you're number 3.
I'd
And
rather
the red
not.
man's number 4. Oh, look, it's me! I knock on the door!
That's why we brought you, quick little one. Door knockers.
I can knock, knock.
As Keith walks up, he knocks on the door. And suddenly, after a little bit, it opens. And there stands a man with a mustache, looking down at you all.
Hello.
I look up at him.
Who do we have here then?
We have 2 new, I guess, recruits, and they're wanting to do the job.
Find the spires you have arrived then. Wonderful. Please, come inside.
He says, and leaves the door wide open.
Alrighty, let's. I'll duck on my way in.
Yeah, I shake off my cloak a little bit as I get in to get a little of the wet off me.
Well, I suppose I might as well try and clean the
As you-
place up as you walk in. Try and be nice at least.
As you all walk in, you see it's quite the large room. It's essentially a big tower that has now been, for the moment, turned into an office, with a single ramp by the other side of the tower, where currently lies a black hippogriff. The man known as Roneman, who stands before you, has walked around his counter, and is then facing all of you, and says the following. You can only believe how happy I am that finally we have someone that might actually take on this. You seem like a rather sturdy bunch. Is this with a questioning eyebrow? As he looks at what is effectively a troll, a tiefling, a human, and an orc.
I think we can.
I'm a
help
halfling,
ourselves.
thank you very much.
Oh, yes,
I'm a halfling.
He's a very tall halfling, or maybe he just looks big next to. Maybe he just looks like a human next to.
It's really is the bowl cut. The bowl cut kind of makes my head look more like it fits. Like I'm just a short human, but it's just the haircut.
He looks you up and down, the strangest ensemble the Lord of the Spies has ever seen, but he tolerates it. And as he takes a seat, he says, "So, would you like to know then what it is that you're chasing down? A little bit of knowledge beforehand."
Oh yeah, for sure. And I take out my ink and paper and quill and begin to take notes.
Yeah, my flame burns bright for knowledge.
He says, and nods. "So, the person you're currently facing. We don't know who he is by identity. We've not been able to track him down in the archives. All we know is that he's possibly someone from the northern villages, but that's all we know. The front line's been busy as this, and cataloguing is difficult. Now, with everything going on, I would like you for the moment to take this with a grain of salt, but we don't know this. But we have a hint. He has currently been evading us, the Knights of Glimmer, for quite some time. We've been able to track him down because Glimmer grants us the ability to sense necromancers and chase them down. The problem, though, is that this necromancer seems to be different. He has a patron of his own, we think. Which means that there is someone that either blocks the line of sight, or someone that rather informs him that we are on our way. And because of that, he's always evaded us. We have not been able to nail him to a cross yet. But we've nailed him to the region, at least. And he only moves when we are getting too close. And he knows we're here. But he doesn't know that you are. And that's where you come in." He says and smiles.
Finished dotting my I's and crossing my T's. Oh wow!
I think Gamgee just smiles back with that stupid fucking. I think he's got a bit of a what would be the right word? Just like goofy smile, and just smiles back and nods. And he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sounds good.
Not many things can evade the flames of Kosuth for long.
It gladdens me to hear. In which case, then, I would like you to depart tonight. I shall give you 25 gold now as a deposit for your show of interest, he says, and puts a pouch on the table. And the other 75 for each, or rather, 75 for each as soon as you return. Does that sound fair?
Gamgee's smile somehow gets bigger.
Sure, as my name is Keith, that sounds like a deal to me.
Very well. The region we have nailed him down to is one known as Glimmervalley. Have you ever been there?
I've heard tale, but never been.
Very well. The place is a little bit different. It's getting quite close. It's about 1 week now away from the Midsummer Festival that takes place there. There's the Golden Night. And we want him to be taken care of before then, and preferably tomorrow. Now, as you know, it's going to be a dangerous mission, but we would like you to take him on as soon as possible, as soon as you arrive, if you can find him. We know that he is in Glimmervalley. So the question is where. Now, what we... how do I say this in the nicest of fashion? We don't know if you'll survive. This man is capable in his craft, it seems. But we hope that you are going to manage.
Oh, don't worry. Gamgee shouldn't be alive. I've survived so much weird stuff over the years. Look, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And look, we've literally got a spawn of Satan with us. I mean, we're gonna get the job done. Look, we're literally evil. We got a bad guy with us.
Are you talking about the halfling?
What do you mean? I'm real good.
Yeah, look at his pockets. Look, his pockets. You know, he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, I only just got like 1 or 2 hunks of cheese in these pockets.
We're fucked.
Ronaman looks to you all and says, "Then, take it that you're riding tonight. You'll get a first rider to take with you. He's been sleeping well enough and is well fed. He'll go with you to. He'll make sure to get you on your merry way tonight and throughout the night."
Is there anywhere we can load up on supplies with this gold you've just fronted us?
No here. Nothing between here and Glimmervalley, I'm afraid.
Oh.
That's
And
a shame.
supplies here for the moment are low is. We were planning to get ourselves to Glimmervalley to hopefully fuel up, maybe tomorrow. But only as long as the necromancer is dealt with. We'll know when he is. Killing tells.
Don't worry. We'll sort Mr. Skelly Man out. You know, look, you'll see. You'll see. Don't worry. We'll be back with you in a day or two, and we'll have all this sorted out.
He smiles cautiously, with a hope that you will indeed deliver on your word. And then he speaks for the final time. "Very well. I'm glad to hear. May the spire guide you on your merry way to victory." And with a somber look, he stands up and is ready to greet and get you to the door.
Very well. Very well. Trudge off.
After stoking his fires and making sure that there's as much light and fire in here as possible, I get up to leave. Where it's supposed to be. Not too much to burn the place down, but just more light, more fire. Always for the better.
Now, I leave before he does that because I'm stoked enough.
Fuck's sake. Alright, okay, fair enough.
Stoked as y'all are, eventually, after stirring the fires and brimming with enthusiasm within, you decide to descend the steps and make your merry way towards the cart, prepared and ready as is for the journey ahead of you.
Alright, let's just get ourselves underway, will we, boys? I think so. You know what? I think a bit of music at the cart this time. You know, a bit of...
Yeah, a good marching song?
Yeah, you know what? He did say, like, you know, they don't know we're coming, so we should let them know we're coming with some bagpipes? Or would that be too much?
No.
No,
I think with the rain, something nice and somber on the cello would just real be nice, you know? Just like, haunts the hills.
I would like something upbeat, quick tempo, burning like a fiery passion.
You know, I would really love to have, like a keyboard, like a synthesizer, but you know that's not allowed, sadly, because like I think a synthesizer would be so much cooler than a cello. But like you got to do what you got to work with, you know, guys. If
been invented yet.
Well,
I mean, I'm pretty sure at that last city that we moved through, you know, before we recruited you into the mercenary regiment, there was this thing they called a keytar.
Oh, a keytar. Oh yeah, no, I've seen them. They're okay. You know, they're okay, you know. But anyway, onwards and upwards. I'll play you boys a wee bit of music. We'll go do, you know what I mean? We'll get ourselves going.
Please, not too loud.
Over the misty mountain road, to dungeons deep and caverns old, as you go on your merry way.
Yeah, there we go. That's cute.
We must await ere break of day to find our long forgotten goal. So, the journey heads on into the night, with a cello-playing troll making way with music to inflame the passion within our adventurers. The tiefling has set his eyes on the money, but also to deliver this upstart in the name of his Lord Kosef. Keith looks onward with the hopes of counting all the gold available to him for future spending. Meanwhile, Grunt is looking for an opportunity to perhaps not have to survive for a time, but hopefully get the chance to live and have his needs met without being worried about not having to eat for a few days. And so the ride goes onward into the night. Does anyone do anything else? As the ride will go on now for about 16 hours.
Nah, I'm just gonna play a bit of music, you know. Maybe if we're really feeling it, a bit of a Song of Rest. Play a bit of that for the boys, you know, while we're moving, you know, keep the spirits up. That's about it for me, you know. I'm not doing anything else.
I would like to take out my spare dagger and, slice up some of my bread rations and slice up some of my cheese. And just, make some cheese sandwiches for myself.
Not gonna get.
Can I
hazard?
Could I be rolling dice in the back of the cart?
Yeah, I'll be rolling dice with them.
Oh, you guys! Oh, you guys are going dice. You know what?
Hey, Gamgee, are you sure? You sure you want to roll dice with those colored folks?
I mean, actually, you know what? You're actually correct. You know what? They'll probably try and shortchange me or cheat me out of it because I do
what
like
is
playing
this
the game.
fucking party?
But I like to, I don't know. Let's just keep going.
I mean, you know what they say. When you see them rolling dice, red and green should have never been.
When you see them rolling dice, you stop being nice. Anyway, jokes aside. As next day makes its merry way forward, you've been now going for a little bit, and eventually you have made your way onto the final road that shall lead you to the spoken place of Glimmervalley. But there seems to be no cart that heads this way besides your own. And, indeed, right up ahead, you see the mighty city itself, spoken of, as has been, for a time.
Oh, this place seems lovely. It's nice. You know, I'm sure the people here are lovely. You know, it looks like a nice wee village.
Yeah, beautiful hamlet, sitting upon the hill.
Yeah, exactly. I think they'll be nice folk. I don't think they'll be mean to trolls or tieflings or orcs.
I don't know about tieflings. I mean, the trolls and the orcs should probably be fine.
Yeah, okay. Well, then we go then.
I mean, you and Grunt. I mean, your kinds are kind of normal in the world. You know. I mean, I've seen you. I've seen many of your kind before, but like red ones.
Yeah, I don't really see tieflings.
Gross.
Last time we seen a tiefling, it was getting crucified.
Well, yeah.
Both.
He deserved it too, didn't he, Grunt?
Yeah.
Both innocents and sinners will be added to the pyre.
He was consorting with the devil.
As you make your merry way towards the walled city, you see before you there's currently no cart heading into the city, but there has been footsteps. As dawn broke and light became more available, you saw that footsteps have made their way towards the city in quite the large number as well, by the looks of things. And the city as well is standing right up ahead, with strange sounds coming from within.
Can I hear it all? Like what type of... Are we talking like screams? Are we talking like
battle?
Good, yeah, like good sounds or like bad sounds?
Roll perception.
Alright. Perception. This should be... okay, it doesn't matter, but you can add a +2 to that.
Right. Gamgee hears... Gamgee and Kazar hears something up ahead, but not sure what it might revolve around. Meanwhile, Grunt and Keith hears truly what is going on. By the sounds of things, that is celebration, which is
Good.
interesting. Considering
Hear
the
that,
fact
young grunt? Let's quicken our step.
And there is indeed, and as you indeed come closer and closer, you can hear the sounds of what sounds like celebration. But, as was also told to you last night, this is, it's about a week until until Gold Night. Celebrations have started early by the sounds of things.
What's Gold Night? Do we know of this celebration?
All history.
Alrighty.
It's a locals festival.
Of the Midsummer's Night, I believe.
Gamgee is not doing very well on the memory.
Gamgee's
Gold's night.
He's an old troll.
Gamgee's not all there.
No, he's not all
means
there.
Gamgee means well though, and that's what really matters. You know, he may be a bit.
I mean,
useless.
the trick is to read a little bit every night, Gamgee, and then, you know, you'll know stuff.
So, Keith knows what Gold Night means. And that means a lot of beer, a lot of cider, a lot of parties, festivities, and joy, because this place is famous for its apple cider and apple beer. Gold Night is essentially a night when the sunlight is, during Midsummer's Eve, lights up the valley in such a way that it makes it almost like a golden green color throughout the entire valley. And it's a celebration that is done every year and draws in people from all across Amiron, which is the world in which you all live in.
Oh, sounds nice. Sounds nice. I mean, like,
And does it appear like that in the sky right now? It appears golden, just like, you know, the valley's just sun-kissed?
The valley is almost sun-kissed. It's not fully there yet, like I said, a week until then. But it's damn close to it. Because Keith would know. Keith has been here before.
Yeah, guys, we should quicken our step. We're gonna get ourselves a drink on, a little bubbly in our tumblies, you know? Some apple cider. I heard they got this kind called Longbow. And it's quite crisp. In the morning, it makes it all tangy. And then they have this other kind called Bulmers. I've been thinking that it's actually the same kind as this other kind called Magners, but I really get mixed up, despite the fact that they taste exactly the same. I think it's like a branding thing or something. I don't know.
I hope they have something that burns.
I think I'll go for the.
Oh yeah, you should
Fireball
see the
first,
apple
yeah.
cider beers they have. They put some little spices in there with the apples. Oh, it's very complimentary. You know what? Here's the thing. Last time I came, you usually run out of cheese here with the apple. So try and get your hands on cheese early on. So that way we'll have enough for the whole time.
So, as you approach, it becomes far more clearly that there seems to be festivities. And once you get through those walls, oh my, is there.
Well,
It appears as if...
Go.
Sorry?
No, you go for it. No, sorry.
Okay. It appears as if though festivities are in full swing, as if though Gold Night has already started. And you can see that there's people all over everywhere that goes about. A lot of soldiers as well, by the looks of things. But
Aren't these soldiers? Isn't there a war going on? Hasn't a war been going on for many years?
this is true. The 100-Year War.
Yeah, but how could you pass up a festival for, during a war? You gotta take a break sometimes.
I mean, that's
Maybe-
practically.
Maybe they had the festival early to throw off the enemy,
Yeah.
Devious thoughts, Redman. Only a mind such as yours could come up with such an intricate, complex plot.
Well, I wouldn't change any of my lord's holidays. Things got to burn when he says they burn. It's that simple.
This isn't so much a lore talk. It's more of a festival of the season and alcohol.
I mean,
You know
that's
what?
very
As long as
good
you're
points.
celebrating the summer's light, I'm for it.
Oh, that's what they do. It's they celebrate they celebrate midsummer by when the valley is essentially just gold lit, green gold by the sun.
Well, I mean, like, you know,
But
like,
no.
we're definitely going to need to find ourselves the nearest tavern of sorts and see, like, you know, so the festivities all around us. There doesn't seem to be like a stage, or there doesn't seem to be like a focal point to go to.
Well, as you can see all around you currently, there's festivities, but it's people hugging, it's people laughing, they're standing with beers and all and whatnot. But there's no stands and anything along those lines. You can hear music in the distance because over here there seems to be one stand in the center. There's also a few places that seems to have opened up a little bit, like a small bakery by the side here, for example, where you also could put a cart. There's also up ahead, clearly a lot more people, even though there's people everywhere.
Well, if there's
let's see where the crowd is.
Could I jump out of the wagon real quick and just like go up to like the nearest, like whoever I can see like really close by, and just go ahead and try and charm person, if I could be so bold, and try and talk to them.
Okay, I mean, otherwise just try and talk to them.
I mean, like, you know, you really want to get the real answers out of them, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fair enough, I guess. All right,
I guess
up to you.
I guess I start rolling up my sleeves. That's right, Gamgee. Let's burn this place down. I mean, figuratively.
Figuratively, of course.
Figuratively.
Of course. Who do I see? Is there anyone nearby? Is like, you know, just anyone really? Just jump out of the cart, and be like, "Yo, you come here," you know.
Okay. Jumping out of the cart, the first you see seems to be middle-aged woman hugging a young man.
Oh, let's go for the old woman, of course. Easy targets, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So,
middle age.
Yes,
Oh,
and
boy.
she's sitting there with she's standing there with this young man and hugging him and laughing, boistering. It seems to be going all over everywhere.
So hey, old woman. Hey, what's going on? I'm new around here. It seems like quite the festivities, but are we not early? Is there something unusual playing?
Of course, our boys have finally come back home. They got unofficial leave and finally have made their way home.
Do you mind if I use detect magic actually while I'm at this?
And you sense magic in this way. You can use your action to feint and Oh, okay. What happens is the following. As soon as you cast the spell, sense magic, you see all around you there is shimmering auras everywhere, shifting between each other like fireflies with different colorations and whatnot, as they're going about all over everywhere. And the closest you can see that has this aura would be the boy the young man next to the middle-aged woman, who's also smiling and hugging this woman.
Can I tell what type of magic, like what school of magic this would be from?
No, you wouldn't be able to tell that. You can definitely tell that there is it bears magic of a sort.
Okay,
but as to what source, it's uncertain. Though it gives you a chill down the spine.
Very interesting, I must say. I turn around, go back over to the cart. I'm assuming the cart was still moving as I jumped out, so I'll run back over to the cart and be like, "Yo, guys.
Gamgee, you have a cold? It looked like a shiver went up your spine. I could warm you up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, sure. You know what? My legs are very stiff. Give me a wee rub my leg, and I'll explain to you guys while we're going. So, you know, I get very stiff. I get this knot. I think I'm gonna hernia. If I'm being honest with you, it's really bad. But anyway. So what I'm saying is, right? You detected a bit of magic. some funny business is going on here, guys. That's all I'm saying. I feel like, there has to be a reason. They say that everyone's coming home. They claim that maybe this war might be over, but that doesn't seem to be true at all, from any other reports that we've came across. And there's definitely something not quite right here. I'm going to assume, can only assume, actually, you know what, let me roll just a straight intelligence, can I? Just to see how best I can guess myself.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, there's definitely funny business work, that's all I can say.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, I couldn't speculate any more than something there's definitely magic at work here, guys, alright?
Yeah, it's like, something's off about these chickens.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe can I take a sense of Arcana?
You can try. Go ahead. Oh, Keith, as the man in as the troll in question tells you about his feeling and his current premonitions, you start looking around yourself and seeing if something here is off. Something definitely is off. It's like a faint. How do I say? The summer breeze is not as warm as it should be. There's something off here. The music chimes and the laughter is there and the boisterous everything is all the way as you remember it for Gold Night. But there's a certain chill going around, and even your spine is starting to tingle with that chill.
Oh, this isn't right. Is this real?
Is
this how it's supposed to be?
I don't know. This.
And, I try and touch something, and I put my hand on try and touch the woman and the boy. My hand.
Now, you've passed those, but you can touch someone you walk past, I guess.
I pass. I try and just I walk through the crowd, people using my
You can summon your tokens, by the way, if you want to jump off the car.
I have halfling nimbleness, just to move through people. I just touch them as I move through them. I touch a kneecap, maybe someone's pocket. I just touch things to see if they're real.
All right. And you touch them, and they are fully real. There's no question about it.
Definitely no illusion magic at play, no.
No. Perhaps there's something going on with their brains or their perceptions.
Yeah.
Their eyes look normal?
Yeah. They look, for all intents and purposes, normal. Every single one.
Yeah. And we're able to interact with these. There's no...
Try it.
Alright, okay. I go up to one of the ones with the aura that I can see and just be like... Give them if behind them and be like tap them on the back and be like, hey, you guys like music?
The closest you go up to is essentially a tall man that has his shoulder around a shorter man, and the tall man is the one that wears the armor and has the aura. And as you tap his shoulder, he turns around. What?
Hey, yo, wait till you see this. I'm gonna be like a lucky man and be like, hey, do you want to see something really cool? I'm gonna show off my pure gangster ass aesthetic of my cello. Oh, it's not even that good. Like, it's kind of impressive.
Well, I'll give you advantage because he's a bit drunk.
Oh,
he's a bit drunk.
Perfect.
Well. You start a performance, and you could have done better, but this guy's clearly impressed. He's like, oh my god! Oh, you gotta go up. You gotta go up to half humans and halflings are playing today. You gotta show. You can be a part of the band.
We got a band? Oh, come on! Where is it? Where are we going? Is it this place over here? You on about?
Yeah, he pointed over there, and
we're gonna go.
And I'll give you this. Your character would probably know that in this case. There's a band currently playing called Humans and Halflings, and they are a band of humans and halflings that are playing all manners of instruments.
Sounds like they need humans, halfling, and the troll. They need an extra party member. You know, like all I'm saying is like, you know, like I got a few instruments. I got like a horn. I got bagpipes. I got a cello. You know, I'm versatile, guys. Right? You know, if it comes to it, I'm sure I could play something else. You know, I pick up on them. You know, but it needs to be kind of big because I'm kind of big. So you know.
All right. So you go up and what is it you want to do then? You want to go up on stage as well?
Guys, can I join in? You know, can I be like, you know, this makes me think of what was that? Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Adventure, and then do like the you know, like with the guitar, just but with a cello instead, and be like, lock on, dude. You know what I mean? Can I like just do that and be like, you know, can I be like part of the gang, guys? Come on, you guys, you know, I want to be part of the gang. Can I give a persuasion that actually should have thingy on it?
Actually, go ahead. All right. You go up to them as they've just paused finished one of their songs, and you hold up your cello, showing the interest of wanting to play with them. One of the humans and one of the halflings stands up and looks at you, and the halfling asks the human, "Well, what do you think, Bruce? Should we let him play along with us?"
Well, Macaroni, I think he may.
Hey,
Go
that's
on.
what I'm talking
Show
about.
what you can do.
Yeah, don't worry. Here, look at this. Check this out. Let me give you some sweet lifts. Hey, there you go. You like RD? That's. Look, I'll show you guys. I can join in.
Oh man, you start playing a tune that goes along well with what they're playing currently, and they even adjust themselves a little bit in accordance to what you play. They like what you've got there. They like what you're doing, and they are going way along with it.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to be sitting playing with these guys. Honestly, I think I'm going to be forgetting about the whole like quest and the whole lich and all that type of stuff. I just want to play some music with the boys, you know.
Okay,
So-
well,
Hey, I'm in the band.
play a couple sets, you know, but in about like, you know, 2 sets, come and find us. Just a check-in. That's all we're asking. Just a check-in after 2 sets.
Well, you know what? I tell you what. I've got a brilliant idea for you. Yo, Keith, you come here and we'll whisper. You know, while I play the music, you pick the pocketses. You pick the pocketses.
The band?
No, not as a band. These guys are cool. These are like my new friends. Don't do that.
Yeah, but they can afford instruments. Those are expensive.
Okay, look. We'll think about that later. But you get the people that are watching. You pick the pocketses. Shh.
Okay. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and slink over there to that hay pile and hide there.
What hay pile?
Or any type of hiding place that can conceal a 4-foot man such as myself.
Well, I mean, you're concealed by sheer size just because of the fact that this is like crowded as hell. Like you're in the center of attention right now.
What if there's?
I can hide behind anything larger than me. So I go and find a person that's taller than me. And I hide behind them.
Okay, sure. And you're gonna try and pickpocket as well?
What kind of man do I hide behind?
You're hiding behind quite a broad-shouldered man, quite big, quite tall. One of the soldiers. And, he's walking slowly, but... do
you have anything on his belt loop?
He seems to be boasting about something and all of that.
I'll sneak up behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And I will try and grab a pouch from his belt.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna use luck. I'm gonna use luck.
Please tell me you've got the lucky feet.
No.
Nope. This is it for me, guys.
Yeah, I think I want to start preaching like a fire and brimstone thing, like being like, oh man, sinners are going to be burned. You know, what is it?
God, preach to people.
Yeah, I'm just going to start like telling people, I'm like, yo, you guys are like heading for bad times. Fire's coming. Fire's going to come and cleanse this whole valley.
Can
Paid off that I was just trying to get this guy's attention, because I'm a short man and his belt is about the height that I could reach.
As you try and pickpocket his ass, he feels someone touching about in his shit, and as he turns around, you immediately pull your hand away. And it's like,
Hey, are you trying to take something? What are you going about doing?
Oh, I just had a question.
What do you want?
How come this started so early? Isn't it like, 7 days, half a fortnight away from time?
Yes, of course. We have been sent home to Glimmervalley a little bit earlier, so we can celebrate with our loved ones. Got a little bit of soldiers leave for a while.
Oh, a little R&R. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Great. Recreation and relaxation.
Yeah, we're coming home despite these. Where did I put it? And he feels around in his pocket. And the thing is, when you pull away your hand really quick, you grabbed a hold of something that you're holding behind your back.
Oh, is it this? Is it this thing?
So, you actually hold it forward?
I offer it to him. Is it this? Is this what you're looking for?
Hey, did you steal that off of me?
Oh, why would I be giving it to you if I'm stealing it?
Well, where did you find it?
It was like right there on the ground in front of you. I'm just so low to the ground, it's easy for me to see these things.
Roll a deception, and you get advantage.
Oh God.
He's going to rip the papers from your hand.
Oh no! You didn't have to do that.
And he's gonna push you away. He's like, "Ah, you bastard, try to steal from me. Isn't it enough that you're gonna be stolen from by those bastards up there? Now you're gonna be doing it too." Absolute bugger.
Do
And
I
starts walking away.
Do I see
Going
this?
down on my tuchus, I stand up and I brush off my butt. And I look sad.
Sorry, who saw?
Do I see this?
Switch to Google Pixel.
Grump?
Everything you.
Yep.
Well, you're quite far away.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could probably see someone pushing someone, but you wouldn't be able to see who because
Got it.
yeah,
Do I see any soldiers?
all around you.
Then I'd like to go up to one of them and ask them why are they here.
Okay, go ahead. The closest soldier that you see seems to be a young man that is making his way with a few other soldiers, actually. Seems to be talking and boasting.
Boy. Why? You know what date it is?
Why, yes, of course. It's almost... Why, yes, of course. It's almost goal night. It's just a week ahead.
And who sent you out here?
Well, who sent us? We sent ourselves, partly. We were given a little bit of R&R after having fought in the front lines for long enough. Finally, we were sent home to be celebrating with our loved ones for Summer's Eve. But you know what? I'm looking forward to finally being home. So good to be here again, he says, and looks over to all of his other soldier friends, who chime in and is like, yeah.
So is the war still going on, to my knowledge?
Yes, to your knowledge, the war is still going on. It's called the 100-Year War, and this is something I will give to the audience as well. Currently, there's a war being fought called the 100-Year War. The reason why it's called the 100-Year War is because the gods of all beliefs have prophesied that this world war, which is the first of this sort of magnitude, will not last beyond 100 years. Only 100 years will be the length of it. And It's not ended. It hasn't ended yet. The Zealous Mad are still on the front lines.
Yeah. So I ask him, do you know that the war is still going on?
Yeah, we gotta have some fresh fodder on the front line. We've been there for too long. And
How
some
long?
R&R as well.
Well, how long have you been there? You look young.
Been there for nearly 2 months.
That's not a long time.
Well, it feels like a hell of a long time when you're out in the front. Aren't you a warrior yourself?
Yes.
Well, you know how it feels, don't you? Being the front lines, out and fighting the Zealous. You know it's gotta be crap, and especially if you've been there for 2 months, feels like 2 millennia.
Well, I guess time slips by. So when did you guys get here?
We got here today, really.
Today? How?
Yeah. By foot? Yes, yes, and
I didn't... Were you on... What trail did we took to get here?
you took the trail to the left there, from Riften, like the original outgoing town.
We wouldn't have crossed, right? They wouldn't. There should have been no reason between us coming up from that town and them coming back from the front. We shouldn't have met. This is the middle point, right, of those two distances.
What, this town you mean, or do you mean like the outpost?
Yeah, as in if they were returning from the front, and us coming from the Glimmervalley outpost. This town is essentially the middle point of us coming from behind the lines and them coming back from the lines.
Well, technically speaking, I mean, if you're looking at it that way, you guys are coming from the west, right? The front is currently also on the west and the north, right? And the town in Riften, which you were at, was on the west, and you've now gone to the east, which is this town that lays in the east.
So it was odd that we didn't see carts on our way here.
So it was what? Sorry?
It was out of the ordinary to see that that there was no other travelers with us on the road.
Yes, typically there would be travelers. This is something that, well, it typically would be unless there's like a really good reason. The 100-Year War is typically a good reason where other people stay doing work or go into the front line. So festivities are kind of rare.
I didn't see you guys walking this morning. Are you sure you just got here?
Yeah, you must have missed us, he says.
Well then, I have one last question. Do you have any paper on you that can validate this?
Of course, he says. And he looks at you with a strange look, as if though, like, he doesn't really trust you.
I'm in uniform.
What?
I'm in uniform. I don't care if he doesn't trust me.
He, from the back of his pocket, he pulls up a sheet of paper and hands it over. Or actually, several sheets of paper.
Okay, I'm gonna look through them.
These are lists, and it says 86th Regiment of the 86th Regiment of the Goldshire, aka Glimmervalley. Deceased/missing in action. And you have names of people who have been confirmed to either be killed in action or missing in action.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Boy, what is your name?
My name? Eric Hart.
I look for that name.
And yeah, you can find it. It says KIA, killed in action.
Shit.
Scratch record, if I could.
I'm gonna keep this. I'll give it back to you soon. Enjoy your
Do you know who made? He immediately like interrupts you and looks at you with a stern look and says, "Do you know who made those lists?"
Yes, it was the scouts that we sent.
No. was those bastards. It was those fuckers up there. Is that some points up towards the manor up on the mountain?
Okay, well then I'll go check them out.
Oh man, does that manor look like a big White House? No. Big mansion?
I don't know,
Twin
it
pillars
looks,
and columns?
it looks like your skin.
Oh, Red House. Red Castle?
Well, do you mean up on the hill there? What it's called, or?
I'm gonna go go look for Scout. For Keith. Do I see him?
Yes, you do. You see him over here, and you hear his chime and fiery, passion speech about fire, death.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Keith, and I'm simply gonna state this. I'm pretty sure all these people are dead. There's some kind of magic going on.
Oh wow! Young grunt.
Here's
Quite
the list.
perspective. List? Let me see here.
It's as you look at the list, you can see that there are several people that are supposed to be KIA or MIA, killed in action, missing in action, and you can also see that it says to be buried at Goldshire Cemetery or Gelen Pass Cemetery.
Oh boy. I look around. I sense anything unnatural about them, you know? Their nature off?
The people?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could roll nature to try and find out what's their nature.
What's their nature? Okay, go ahead. See what's up. You can definitely tell that nothing is out of the ordinary. Like, they are acting like happy, boisterous people that have returned. It's like soldiers having returned from the front line and are having a bit of a fun time with friends, family, and all about.
After having my chin stroker, I go, "Hey, Grunt, are you sure? They all seem natural to me."
I've got a plan, so I do, guys. Is there any of these people that have got the aura? Have they been paying attention to me at all while I've been playing any music? Any that have caught my eye? Any that are like listening intently?
Any special people that are listening intently to your music?
Yeah.
Oh, there's been a lot of people listening. There's one.
Is there any in like heavy armor? Any like particularly like a suit, like a full plate, or even steel, or like chainmail? You know.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of soldiers around. They have that sort of thing.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give Keith hit my the hand signal. Of course, everyone knows the faded hand signal. You know. I'm gonna jump down off the stage. I'm gonna be like, walk right up to the fella in his full armor and be like, "Yo, mate, you come with me. I'll show you something here. Wait till you see this. This is insane. Trust me. You think that music's good? You wait till you see this. A little deception. Oh,
okay.
Okay. Oh, can I give myself guidance on that? Even though it wouldn't. No, it only be +6. No. Okay.
He does not follow in your stuff.
Okay. You know what? I turn around to his mate right next to him and give him the exact. I turn around to the other one. There we go. There's one there.
People are starting to move away from you.
Yo, do you want to see my dick? Yo, guy, come on. I wasn't actually going to shoot you.
My wart covered schlong. It's fine, guys. It's not gay.
It's got tusks too.
Yeah. It's got a tusk piercing, but that's neither here nor there.
Guys, did you know that with trolls, pee is stored in the balls? Let me show you.
Well, that's not what I was wanting to show them actually, but like, you know, if that's what they believe, then I suppose that's what they believe. You know, I can't help that.
Before you whip anything out, I overheard while giving my liturgy on all the cleansing fire that's going to happen to this valley. They said that the list was made by the people at the top of the hill. perhaps we should investigate further there. These people look like they're celebrating, and it's among friends and family here.
Yeah, let's go on up the hill. So what I was
Yeah, you're right.
You're
right. Someone that could make a terrible plot must think like you.
Yeah.
Red man.
Yeah,
You would know just what
Yeah, I got my eyes on you.
plotter would do.
Okay, well, I'll tell you guys what I was wanting to do. What I was planning on doing was I was wanting to take one of these guys and like go down the back of one of the buildings and like get we hold him down and I cast heat metal and we slowly boil him to like try and get a bit of information out of him, see if he's undead or not.
Why?
Well, because you need to see if he's undead or not. Is he resurrected? Is he actually dead? I wanted a few answers and like
I mean, I've been feeling people around and like they all seem like they have a pulse. I mean, no one I've been touching has felt cold or unnatural.
You've been touching people? You've been touching
Yeah,
little
man,
kids,
I've been
haven't you?
moving through the crowds, just raising my hand against their thighs and knees, and
You know
just
you can get
making
arrested for that.
sure.
Yeah.
yeah, you can. But
Well, not. You sure in this country?
I mean, you touch a long person and you might find an axe in your back.
Can you guys have this conversation on the cart while we drive it up the hill?
yeah, let's
Sure thing.
let's go on up.
I was
the hill.
up there, servant.
Yeah, let's get out of here before anyone else thinks they want to see a bit of Trollcock.
You guys.
I really didn't mean not to
Well,
be the case.
I-
Guys,
You did manage. You did manage to deceive one. Like I said, like everyone was about to move away. There was one that you managed to get though.
Oh, is there? Oh, right. We'll take him with us then. Come on in the car here and come with us, and we'll get him.
He seems to be quite. He seems to be a little bit drunk.
Oh
Or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Come on, fucking
Go.
ride, let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna show you something real cool. So we are something really cool.
You're really good on stage. Wow.
Yeah, we come on now. Just over to these woods here, real quick. You just come with us.
I definitely want to like while in the cart like start lecturing the rest of the party. Like we keep our hands to ourselves. We keep everything in the pants. These are all things that make the Lord of Fire very sad. All right. And
Oh yeah. Tell us more about that fucking spot of Satan.
it's Kossuth. All right.
We can all see how sharp your teeth are. We can see how fucking discolored your skin is. We know what your ancestors did.
I mean, look
It's not
at
right. You're not
look at your
forgiven.
back.
Now, you've got a guy in your cart now who is waiting for you to do silly shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get up here, so we are, and then we're gonna take him out into the
okay.
woods, like just out of the way, and we'll ask him some questions out of the way.
Okay, sure. Do you take him to that side? Because that side is like, as you see, it's overlooked by like houses. It's overlooked on every side.
There's bound to be something if you go into the, there's bound to be something we're thick enough. We're not going deep in, just enough to get a bit cover.
All right. So you're going into the forest with this guy, and it's like, hey, man, what should we be doing?
Yeah,
Got some moonshine.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
lots
some
of it
apple
out here.
picking.
Yeah, we got lots of it out here now.
So you just bang his head.
Yeah, no, he man. I'm gonna start kicking him. It's like, Tommy, are you dead? I know you're dead. I know you're dead.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I told you. You know what? Actually, sorry, I actually didn't think about this. I don't think he can talk back, can he? I mean, he's in a lot of pain. How do we turn this off and on again?
I mean, you can't. You'd have to be descriptive about it because you've just heated metal and it's boiling to his skin.
Well, I just want to see, does he smell like he's alive? Does it smell like new meat that's cooking, or does it smell like old meat? Is this like no?
When you're boiling him this way,
Yeah.
it smells like cooked meat. It doesn't smell foul or bad. It smells like.
All I'm
cooked
saying
meat.
is, I am a troll, okay, and I may or may not have eaten humans in the past. Don't judge me, okay? I don't talk about it very often, but it has happened, all right? And
By by the sea of fire, Gamgee, what are you doing?
Oh, I didn't think that.
That is a citizen
No,
of the
he's
valley.
not. No, he's not a citizen. Like, he's
He's a human. That's a human. That's a human being.
No, he's definitely up to something. Like, give him a wee. Hold on, let me just give him a good bonking here. 1 second. Like, what's that? Like, what? Tell us where are they? Where are they? You know, where's the lich?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where is it?
You hit him on the head. It's like, what are you looking for? What do you want?
You know what we're looking for? We're looking for the lich, and they tell us where is he?
You know, as he's doing this, I can simply say, well, you know, we have that one place on the hill, and I kind of want to go check out the graveyard.
You know
to
what?
see
That would.
if it's been digged up.
Yeah. You know what? Let's play it right. I'm just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna have to apply a lot of bumpers.
Oh my god!
What are you? You just.
He just killed him.
Are you killing him?
Yeah,
Yes.
I set him on fire. I can't really leave him alive, can I? I mean, like, you know, once you
Might as well finish the job.
I mean, once you do that, like, you know, you can't just like leave them there, can you?
I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I mean,
I know how I
With a
feel.
dumb smile on his face, Gamgee starts beating the living fuck out of the man with in his head with an iron-hard cello that doesn't fucking break.
Yeah, it's pretty bass, isn't it? Like, either
well,
way.
it's definitely not a bass. It is a cello.
Yeah.
The bass would be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Yes, guitar, mate.
Look, all I'm saying is, you can't just leave him there, you know, and he didn't really seem to know much. I thought he would have known much. He definitely stinks of undead.
He was a soldier from a front line, and he was alive until you beat him to death.
I've seen his aura. His aura didn't look right to me. He definitely magic at work here. I think he's either resurrected. Like, isn't he was on the list. You know, he was probably evil. You know, we did the world a justice.
Well, you gotta burn him now.
Well,
You gotta burn that corpse.
Well, we already burnt. Okay, you know what? You just bonk. Okay, you know what? We don't really have to do that. All we need to do is bonk him in the face enough times.
No, stop.
No, just mulch his face
He's
and then
dead.
but we mulch his face to make him unrecognizable. Then we don't need to worry about it. Eh?
You know, those other soldiers are gonna be looking for you.
No, they wouldn't be looking for me.
Oh, have you turned off the metal heating yet?
Yeah, I turned that off, so I did. Yeah.
Okay, well, while he's still hurt, let's go through his pockets and his papers and let's see what he's got.
Yeah.
Are we the evil ones? Are we the baddies here, guys?
No,
I don't condone
Keith,
what we've done here, but like, you know, at the end of the day, we were sent here to be a lich, and something's off. We gotta find out what.
So
If you go through his pocket, you find a few things. You find a few silver, always good. You find like a brooch of sort that seems to contain a small drawing. And,
A brooch with a small drawing, cool.
Yeah, with a small drawing like inside. It's almost like a small trap door. Almost, I don't know what to
like
say.
a locket.
Locket. There you go.
Yeah.
Almost like a locket, but in brooch form.
Is that it? Or yep.
And he also has like papers on him. They seem to be lists.
I bet you that locket picture was the person he was standing next to in the crowd.
Well, let's look up it and see. Let me open it up.
Don't worry, I cast light so you can see it.
In the in the locket, there is a drawing of what looks like a younger woman and an older woman.
Which one looks more motherly?
The older one, clearly.
Okay. I didn't know how to we judge ages. You know, I mean, I didn't want to be ageist.
Okay. Well, the younger one.
That's the problem now.
Anyway, the no, what you can see from the picture is that and also like the faces of the people resemble his a little bit. Like there's some characteristics there.
Using my background of being a sage, working with a lot of research papers, anywhere I could try to identify how old this drawing is?
Sure, go ahead. Upon identifying with your knowledge and your skill, you are able to determine that this is clearly a few years old. Maybe potentially 3-4 years old.
And the lists, are these the same lists that
Oh well, the
young
lists
Grunt
are not.
showed
The
me
lists are not.
before?
You mean did you mean the drawing? How old that was, right?
Oh, I did ask about the drawing, but
Yeah.
On the other hand, the lists, are they the same as the ones Grunt showed me?
Yes, they are. They're the exact same. But this guy also has something else at the back. There's one more thing at the back, and it says some. It's a sort of newspaper cutout. It looks like.
Any what was the date on it?
The newspaper cutout says like in a big headline, betrayal. Glimmervalley, the betrayal of the Glimmervalley royalty. And it reads about how these lists it comes across as a conspiracy or something, because what you're reading is that the lists apparently that they are having on them is forged by people from up in the tower, or well, up in the higher Straza that you see there, in the big castle. Essentially, these papers are forged for the reason of spreading them amongst the people and essentially tell that their family in the front lines are dead so that the soldiers could be kept there forever. But now that they have been given a little bit of a leave, they have come home to show that this is wrong. We are alive. And
They were dead. They were definitely dead. I'm telling you. I just know it. They're dead. These are welcome
Again,
corpses.
you're gonna be judged for this slaying this man in the woods.
I did.
Yeah, but
Sooner or later.
And it also says at the end, like, the only ones going to the graveyards will be the nobles after going to the gallows.
Oh, when you said forged, am I able to tell that from like seal on the letter that like it was a forged seal, or like
the lists? No, the lists are not forged. You can clearly tell that these aren't forged.
Oh, they're real. Okay.
But
They
the
are
newspaper is saying that they're forged. Because they're saying that they're portrayed by the nobles.
Well, yeah, basically, yes. Well, the thing is that the seal of approval of the nobles is on there, and that is typically what you need in order for it to be known that this is a real thing. So it's not forged. The lists are, according to your like investigations, real. So these lists have all the information. They are accurate. But
it makes sense.
The newspaper claims that they aren't.
We must go question the nobles in that grand courtyard.
Let's check the graveyard real quick, just to make sure.
Okay, real quick. No, nobody's allowed to dishonor it. I have Grunt, I know you're a nice boy. You've been with the group for a while, but like I've worked with some other grunts before. Some other orcs before your time.
Listen, it's fine.
They did
you gotta worry about
all
that.
kinds of manner of dishonor, so please, Red Man, Green Man, act as if on your best behavior, as if the sergeant is inspecting us.
So I can't leave that corpse unburned. You know what I mean? So I have to start a fire in the woods, and then we can walk away from it, guys. All right?
Oh,
so I'm
how about can you dig a hole first so that way the flames aren't visible in town? Like dig it deep so that way you can burn it down in a hole or something.
I'm going to rush this a little bit head on and just say,
okay.
The pit is dug, and you burn the corpse. Nothing remains. The decision was made then by a majority vote to go towards the graveyard instead. An ascent that would lead upwards towards where you was even able to see the rise of one massive pillar. It seems to be almost like an angel-like statue. And it would be a trip up the hill. And so, let's see.
We were so close to making it to the nobles, guys. We were right down the road.
We were very close. But
We were right there.
You know, some spiky boys are needing a bumpkins, so you know.
So, you're currently on a path, and it seems to be the path that would be an old path leading all the way up here towards the old cemetery. And this is what you see before you. Now, I want to point out, just for the sake of some understanding, you can see these little bit shadowy areas with vegetation and shit. Those are uphill shit. Those are, like, you'd have to climb up them, essentially. They're supposed to be hills.
All right.
Just trying to make sense, I guess. All right. The pathway seems to be leading all the way up towards the cemetery. It will be this way up, and then you're there. Maybe this can be answered once and for all.
Alright,
And it's like midday, right?
No, it's evening. Like, you came around the evening.
All right.
So,
Heard.
now it's like gotten proper, it's starting to get dark. So you're just starting to walk?
Yeah, let's just
yep.
keep going.
Okay.
I'm just like muttering to myself that I know I'm going to be blamed for some of these things.
Oh yeah. But like, what else would you do?
Oh man, I blame you for the killing. It was a tiefling over there.
Yeah, and like, you know, the thing is, he set him on fire to begin with. That guy doesn't. Come on now. Who else would that?
No, and he was in town the whole time, talking about how he was going to set people on fire and bring doom.
No, Kosuth was going to bring the fire.
Yeah, and aren't you his servant?
Doom they bring onto themselves.
So what happens is as following. As you're making your way up... As you start making your way towards the mountain,
You hear a rustling noise.
Could I?
I think the tiefling's passing wind again.
Sounds like it, but could I add a +2 to that for 14?
because of the what do you call it? Bardic inspiration.
No, it's just because I fucked the character sheet and I've got expertise in it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. +2. There's something here.
Whereabouts is it?
Something
sorry?
lying there. Right there. Something lying there.
Right, okay. Guys, there's something over there. Like, just over there.
Oh, gee willikers, I'm gonna hide in this bush.
You know what? I'll do the same, but I'm obviously far too big, and I just like, I'll try and hide in the bush with you, but obviously I'm too large for it. But you know, let's give it a go. Oh shit!
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah. So here's what we'll do then. Hold on one
I'm
second.
gonna take my hand axes out.
Hold on one second. Just doing a thing here. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's try that. And yours was... Oh. Keith, my friend! Suddenly, you hear... boom! And you are hit. Struck by something.
Ah, my shoulder!
Yes, a shoulder hit by an arrow.
Fuck!
Roll! Everyone!
There we go.
It's time for a fight! And yeah, all right then. Let's see.
Do we hear Keith cry out? Let out a little baby cry?
Yes.
Good.
And what you see is someone up ahead.
Oh, shit.
All right. That means that, Grunt, you're the first one to go. Up ahead you see the one that seems to have shot with a bow and arrow.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action rage and one at him.
Mm-hmm.
A 16.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Alright, 9.
9. You come up to it and immediately you slash at it. The attack hits slightly in the shoulder, and you can hear like. Clearly, that must have hurt.
Yep, that's my turn.
Grunt is finished. And it's this bitch. Right. Yes. He's going to do that then. A strike come towards you, Grunt. And that's, a natural 1. Now, the way I do natural ones is that when they do such a poor fumble, you get an opportunity of attack. So, you get to strike him again, Grunt, because he strike you and roll a natural 1.
21.
That's a hit.
9.
Immediately dead. Falls to the ground, completely limp. And that is that. But it doesn't seem to be all. Because now, it's on to you, Keith. And you, Keith, see something interesting as well. Because right up ahead, you can see something standing up from the bush.
Am I hidden?
Huh?
Does it see me? Am I hidden from it within the bush?
What was your stealth roll?
15.
15? Yeah, that's a stealth.
I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off at him. Pop.
That's a hit. Roll damage. 5. You shoot and you hit it straight in the what is it called? Right in the neck, actually. Oh, piercing through the neck. It stands still. It still is standing. Anything else?
And then I'm gonna pop down back in the bush and try and squirm around so they can't see where I'm hiding.
All right. Then it's your turn. Hey, Kaiser.
I'm going to fall back to where the party is, and I'm hopefully be within range to call down Kosuth's sacred flame on the zombie that has the arrow through its neck. So it needs to make a DC 14 dexterity save, or take.
Dexterity save with 14.
Yep.
Let's see about that. All right.
It takes 3 points of radiant damage.
And that's a 7, so that's a fail. And it's radiant, you say?
Yes. So if they're susceptible to it or vulnerable to it, or resistant to it.
You immediately set fire to it with a sacred flame. And the sacred fire hits it really hardly, because you can hear like the gurgling sound as you've boiled the inside of its throat turn into mush.
It makes me feel good to see the flame.
I can imagine it does. It's still wandering though.
I say, Kosuth will add you to his pyre soon. And the end of my turn.
All right. Then we go to the next one. Ganji.
Alright, so I am going to surprise everyone and apply bonk to head.
Okay, bonk to head. That's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, okay. And Vicious Mockery is a thingy, isn't it? That's an action. You can't use it as a bonus action.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay, that's my turn. Never mind.
Okay. So you go over and you send him to horny jail. Just a big bash right over the head. Boom.
Yeah. I would laugh at it and call it names and be like, huh, you smell bad because you're like undead and you're rotten, so you smell bad. Yeah.
All right. So that's your turn?
Yep.
It's going to try and attack your ass.
Alright, what's my AC again? Let me check. 16.
Let's see if it hits. That's a miss, just about.
Hey.
So it tries to raise a hand and it's like and immediately strike at you. You hold up your cello and instead a nice cling from the tones.
Hey, exactly.
Next one, it's this son of a bitch. It's gonna go up to you, Mr. Fiery Man, because it's gonna see you and try to go up towards you to strike at you because you burnt it.
Sure. I assume I'm also radiating light.
Yes. You can clearly see as it comes within your vicinity that this is a zombie. Not a doubt in that. Alright, rolling to attack. And that's a miss. Kosef really does shine the light, because as you hold your light in front of it, it becomes hesitant and like backs off. Grunt, your turn.
I look at the zombie behind me and I say, I got you, head boy. And I went at it, and I'm gonna reckless attack.
Go ahead. Strike it. Strike it with all your might.
A 22.
A 22? Oh, that's a...
Reckless attack gives me advantage.
Oh, it does, okay. Yep, that's indeed a hit.
And a bonus action. 21.
Ooh.
So, 9 plus 6.
So as you run over, I've got you, brother! Whoom! You simply slam him straight with your sword, right?
No, hand axe.
Hand axe, sorry. And the hand axe immediately falls right in its mouth, cutting the head off right there. So the upper jaw and the lower jaw is separated, and the head is just go clean off. It falls to the ground, dead.
Cool. I'm gonna. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a good idea.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Yeah, that means it's Keith's turn.
My hidden position, I follow the young grunt into battle, and I rush to the zombie.
All
I
right,
strike him with my rapier.
And that's a natural 1.
I will use Brave to roll again.
Oh, okay. Wait, Brave?
Oh, not Brave.
Advantage against saving throws when being frightened.
No, they have the lucky.
Yeah.
I'll use Lucky?
Yeah, there you go. The dice really isn't on your side today.
And with my bonus action, I take out from behind my back my spare dagger.
Uh-huh. So you want to stab him with that? So you have 4, you have 6, that's 10, and then you have 13. Okay. Immediately you come up and your first attack with a rapier, you stab him straight in the arm, forces him to stagger back, and as you come closer to him, you jab him right in the chest with the dagger. You seem to have punctured one of his lungs. And he's also bleeding, almost rotten like blood. He is, not doing too well. As a matter of fact, he falls dead.
I pull my dagger free and wipe the blood off on my oak, and I put it back in its sheath by my left butt cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Very specific. There you go. Congratulations, you slaughtered them.
Guys, I told you there was undead about. I told you there were undead. No one believed me. You thought I was being very mean.
Let me stop you there. We're hunting down a necromancer. Of course they're gonna be undead, but those people could have been resurrected and sent this way.
But the people in the village having a festival are not the undead.
Are you sure though?
We killed him.
I mean, like, but like, okay, but
what are you talking about? You killed him, devil man. You killed him.
Yeah, exactly. Come to think of it, yeah, you said, yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah, you burned his soul, so you did. You cleansed him with holy fire and all that jazz.
You know what? I immediately begin to start trying to clean up these corpses and like light them on fire also.
Yeah.
Wait, you might want to switch to them. That one over there, the archer, is not a undead.
There seems to be... Huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's a good point. As I'm gathering these corpses into a pile, do they look like soldiers? Do they look like they're dressed in their finest robes and stuff, like they've been like put to rest?
Not the zombies thingies. They seem to be just villagers by the looks of things. The one that shot with a bow and arrow, that one was, by the looks of things, a military scout, if anything.
Hey, look, it's you.
Kind of
and he was he less undead than the other zombies?
Yes, he was.
So all the wounds that we caused him are like bleeding out like a normal corpse,
sort of.
right?
He seems almost a little bit mummified, but not fully. It's like he's mummified, but it still has a little bit of moisture left in him. Right.
Moist. Ugh.
And
A moist corpse.
Moist and delicious.
anyway, yeah, that's you could compare him to a ghoul almost in terms of skin tone.
But clearly not. It was dead longer than when we killed it. Essentially, that's what we're figuring out here. As in, because can I roll medicine? Rigor mortis, and the congealing of blood.
Yeah.
Of all right. Nope.
Yeah, you just. Yeah, no.
All right. More corpses for the pyre.
I mean, if I'm being serious, burning undead bodies seems like a good idea. It means we don't have to deal with them later on. You may be a devil man, you may be evil, but this is a good idea.
Remember that guy? No. You remember he bashed that poor fella in? His head was completely caved in after he was done with it. He's pure evil.
Yeah, I don't remember him at all. I don't know who you're on about. That was a very sad state of affairs. The guy seemed very happy and all, so he did.
As the corpses are burnt, the entire tribe of them seems to just have fallen dead. So, the pathway is still leading upwards.
Let's go see if these corpses belong to the cemetery.
Yeah. We'll keep going, but we're going to need to wrap up very soon, so we will. Very quick, very soon, so we will. So, what do you guys feel like?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do you guys want to continue, and we'll, because I'm actually quite
considering
I think it's
considering we had no internet problems, I mean, perhaps we could have
I have no special obligations for tomorrow, so I can be up a little bit.
Yeah,
it's not going to be, and I can say this, it's not going to be super long, right?
All right. Well, if we finish up what we're doing here in this graveyard, how does that sound?
Yeah, that's
So
all right.
I would be up for continuing this next week.
Well,
You know?
all right then. So, shall we finish off then with the graveyard? You guys go there and finish it off there.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what all's here.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep venturing on in. Come to think about it,
All right.
are these full? What size are these trees? Are these trees like massive, or like are they? Like they look pretty wide to me.
Yeah, no, they're standing pretty fair. They're
Yeah.
pretty tall. I wouldn't say that that's a fully accurate measurement, but
Yeah.
close to.
Big trees. Right, guys,
Big
come
boy
on.
trees.
Let's go dab on some undead, will we?
I will not be blamed for the corpses we leave in our wake.
No,
So we
we're gonna
continue
inseminate them.
forward.
Don't worry.
Good.
And neither will.
What are you
Kosis.
talking about? I killed 2 of those undead.
Yes, and Kosa, thank you for the additional logs for the pyre. Now let's proceed on to this graveyard with some perhaps military efficiency. Maybe we should have a scout in the front, followed by a strong fighter behind him, with a nice safe spot for your cherished cleric in the middle. Fantastic. Whew.
No, it's usually the middle that blows up with those magic mines.
Well, let me get the cover of this darkness, or this dim light of the evening. Make my way stealth.
You know what? I'm actually not too bad at stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just.
I'm gonna sneak along.
Oh,
You want to sneak along?
You know what? Yeah, very poorly. I'll come with you.
Hey, Gams, you're doing a great job.
You can turn and give you a thumbs up. Yeah, you like that? That's good.
And bowl cut swishes as I turn around to you guys. Shh.
I like to imagine. Does Keith actually have a bowl cut IRL?
Probably.
No, but okay. To give you guys a bit of backstory. So Keith is a guy that we actually know. So I kind of like to imagine that he definitely does actually have a bowl cut.
I think Keith is actually like a real life, like a halfling sheriff in like real life. So I can see him like a little badge.
By the way, Keith. Did you have night vision or no? You didn't?
No, I was looking in the dim of the evening.
Okay. Let's see. But you do, right, Grunt?
I think him and Teal definitely do.
I would. I can cast light on a stone and give it to Keith.
And it defeats the purpose of walking in stealth. Then
Hold
why
on.
don't you
hold
just
on.
go first?
No, not wait,
Okay,
sure.
give me-
I'll
give
go
me-
first. I'll go
No.
first, guys. There you go.
Wait, don't. Okay. Good luck.
So, Mr. V, you were Grunt, right?
Yep.
Up ahead, you can see there's something about here.
Yep.
Professional mercenaries. We know how to handle this. I'm never going to answer an
He's-
ad again we see on a board.
He ain't long for this wool.
Do you want a perception roll as I take the lead and light the way?
Let's see. Well, it's up to you, really.
Yeah, I'm trying to be vigilant of the woods as we proceed to the graveyard.
I'm gonna pull out my shield and my sword and go up to him.
I'm gonna
Right.
follow Grunt.
14.
Oh. All right. As you're all starting to walk up, and you're all starting to see the last place you need to go, because if you look right here with the log, It's the only thing you need to cross in order to get straight up and out of here, all the way up.
Is Gamgee stupid enough to just start lagging it? I don't think he is, no. But I have played characters that stupid.
What's funny is, as soon as you stand where you currently are, something funky happens.
I saw it, and then it disappeared.
Some noise can be heard. A little bit of leaves rustling about.
I guess I could do the same. Does anyone point out the rustling?
Oh yeah, I do.
Guess I pick up that stone, eggcorn, what have you, and cast light on it and toss it that way.
You take up the acorn and give it light, and then fling it over to the region in question. And as you do, you see something stand up. And quite a fair few of them. Roll. Yeah, you know what to roll.
Alright.
Oh, well, no, actually, no, you don't need to roll. You don't need to roll. You don't need to roll. Shit. Because, that's going to screw it up. It's alright. Okay. It didn't register. That's alright then.
I have a question. Do I still have rage or no?
It only lasts a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, then it's gone.
Yes.
Once the light shines, do these things look decrepit, falling apart?
Not really, actually. The only one that does seems to be the dog right there that stands up. That one looks quite decrepit and falling about, but the others don't. Especially those guys, they could even potentially. It looks almost like it's died recently, like a fresh corpse.
There's a lot.
But yeah, that's Grunt first.
You might as well. Got a bonus action rage and what up? I do, and I guess swing.
Okay.
18.
Hit.
9.
9. That is indeed some damage. You come up to the closest one you can see, and you immediately start slashing him about with your longsword. That's the sound it makes. Yeah, go. You sling about and strike him straight in the shield, actually. Boom! So you managed to block it just in time. It is a hit, but HP doesn't need to mean physical resistance. So he takes it on the shield. Anything else?
Nope, just raging.
Alright. Then it's Gamgee.
Alrighty. Doggy, ye smell bad, and I bet you're homeless. Onto the dog.
What sort of, is it wisdom?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save, so it is, I believe.
Okay.
And you also get like disadvantage on it. Oh, well, there you go, pass. And I don't think it takes any damage or anything.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, that's my turn. But
You
it's
called the
still
dog a bad dog.
Well,
but
yeah,
it already knows it.
It's smelly and it's homeless and no one loves you.
There you go. Then it's the next one. Is this son of a bitch? This guy's gonna walk straight up to you and start chopping at you as well. And he's going to strike you. Is that something? Yes. Okay, good. All right, rolling to attack. Hit. Rolling for damage. And you're raged, right?
Yeah, so half.
Half. Rounded down or up?
Up to you.
I'll say rounded up then. All right, so 5, 3. Yeah, that'll be 3. So you take that, and you're down to 36. All right. One of them comes up to you from the side and tries to strike you as well. You manage to block it right out of the way with your sword. A swing deflected. But he clearly has a power behind the strike. Next is this guy. And he's going to go up to Mr. Teeth. And try and strike him for it. And rolling to hit. That's a hit. This guy...
yeah, off.
Yeah, that's a hit. And he's going to roll... yes. Five damage.
Yeah.
He goes up and tries to strike you with his sword. You block with your stick just in time. So the strike doesn't land upon you, but you can definitely feel the cling of his blade being very close to you. And there was quite the punch behind it as well, so gotta be careful.
The unholy strength.
Alright, cool. That's his turn. Keith, your turn.
Keith, you can do this. I can tell you can.
You're stealthed, by the way, so.
Oh, so you're muted.
I would explain a lot. Do a barrel roll over here. 15 movement. And I use another 10 to really get all sneaky. Sneak up behind this guy and give him the good old rapier.
That's a hit. 8, 10, 18 damage.
Then with my bonus action, I slip my hand into the back of my pants and I pull out off of my left cheek my dagger.
Oof. That's a miss, though.
I swing wide and a breeze of air tussles the exposed hair of this undead.
You
End
sneak
my
around
turn
him.
here.
Yes, you sneak around him. You manage to stab him in a vulnerable spot. And as you stab him, like, he doesn't even respond. He's just... And secondly, you try to strike with your dagger, but he turns around just in time to, like, strike it away in turn. That's you, then? That's this guy that you just managed to hit. So we're going to see if he manages to hit you. That's a miss, I think.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. That's it. Okay, Kaiser, your turn.
Oh no! I see this guy that just hit me, and that and the rapier that just from nowhere just stuck out of him.
Yes.
I line him up for a devastating, scorching ray as I call forth Kosuth's power.
A ray of scorching fire comes out from your palms to burn the enemies of Kosuth. Is that 14?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah. That is not good enough.
Oh no! Oh no!
You strike out with your flame, and it hits, and he moves out of the way just in time with his head, keeping his eyes locked to you as you do it. Anything else?
That is That is it.
All right. Doggy. Doggy, 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 doggy. The dog is going to go up to you because you called it bad names.
But Doggy, you are bad. I told you. See, I prophesized this. This means you are bad. Self-fulfilling
right.
prophecy.
Yes. Let's see. And it has multi-attack, so we'll go...
Okay,
Oh!
yeah,
His
okay.
first attack would be disadvantage. He did fail the vicious mockery.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because of Vicious Mockery? Like, even though... Well, he succeeded the save.
Oh, never mind then. Then yeah, he try to help you.
Yeah. Well, okay.
So, that's a hit. Critical, let's see.
How much damage are we talking? Both them hit.
Well, we'll see what happens here. It's gonna be, it's 2 attacks, so it's gonna be first 2d6 for the first attack because it's critical.
Alright.
So that is 7 plus 8. That is 7, 8. That is 15.
Ooh.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then the next one, oh god, it's another 8.
Oh my god, I'm down to 8 hit points already. Right, okay.
The dog immediately jumps up and starts like clawing and biting you, and you manage to hold it away, but it manages to bite whole of your arm, and even like sink its claw into your chest a little bit. It hurts, and it's doing bad damage on you.
It's really bad.
Yeah, you're gonna get this.
No. No.
You're gonna get it off, and you're gonna get it off now. All right. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's going to shoot Keith.
No, not me.
Yes, yes. That's a miss, I think. Yep.
Yeah, I dodge out of the way. My bull cut
It's,
in the air.
An arrow fizzles, and it passes you straight. Doesn't hit shit. Grunt, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna reckless this with time.
All right. Does that mean that both get hit?
Yeah. So let me get. Only one of them get. I can only attack once, so.
Okay.
There we go. They both gain advantage on attacking me, though. That's a kicker of it.
All right.
Ah, ain't good. Fucking action surge. Ah, I'm not feeling too good.
No, it's not working.
Yeah.
You try to swing at it with reckless abandon. Its shield hold up, and it against you and blocks both of your attacks with ease. Oh well, with ease, it's still hitting, but you know. Ganji, your turn.
Bad doggy, very. This is like a reverse Doge meme.
Yes.
There you go. That's is that it?
That is a hit.
And that is my turn. I believe I can't actually do much else.
Why are you going melee, Bart?
Because I thought it was really funny, and I have like no offensive spells. I've got no offense. It's all like utility, but like I'm meant to.
Don't you have any bonus actions?
Gamgee wraps.
I'm not sure what I can use for bonus actions. If I be honest with you.
Bards have inspiration.
Yeah, Bard against.
You give people inspiration, so you give your teammates help.
Yeah, no, but you only get a few of them, like you know. And no one
He's
ever
not that kind of
uses
bard, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're not
that
wrapping
kind
up,
of bard.
dude.
Yeah. I might help you out. We'll see.
Maybe, just maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Right. Okay. The you wrap your hands around the throat of the cello like that of a newspaper, and you slap the bad dog. Bad dog.
Yeah. Very bad.
Dealing
boy.
7 damage. You can hear him like.
Well, he bit me way harder. Then don't be getting on like that.
You dragged your ass on my carpet. What if I did the same? Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, now it's this bastard's turn. He's gonna strike at you, Grunt.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Yep.
And, that's 5. That's 3 damage. Because... Oh, well, no. It's, advantage. So let's see if he gets, like...
No, it's only advantage on the attacks. Not the
against you.
damage. Yeah, just not
Well,
the
yeah,
damage.
well, yeah, but I'm rolling just to see if the attack gets better than what was put out. No, wasn't. All right, cool. So that is going to be 5. That's 3 damage. So, oh, you already fixed that. All right, good. Yeah, no. With your reckless abandon, it's like you swing, and this bastard is trying to swing at you. He manages to get a small cut, but it's not even, it's barely enough to draw blood through your thick, almost leathery-like skin. Next up, it's this bastard. And he's going to strike at you now, Keith.
He's turning to me? Oh no.
Yes. Oh, that's a natural 1. That means you get opportunity of attack on him.
Oh boy!
That's a hit. Roll damage. 7-11. That is 18. And again, he turns and he tries to strike you with his sword, but immediately you find an opportunity to reel back like a snake and then stab right in under his helmet. And you can hear that he's like trying to verbalize. You've struck him straight in the throat. He is not doing too well. He's still alive.
Does he end his turn here?
Does he? Yes. Yes, he does.
Then I'm going to move 15 feet away with no opportunity attacks. Stand here! 'Cause I am a skirmisher, a scout subclass.
Oh, cool. Alright, cool. Then it's your turn, Keith.
I'm gonna, now that I'm free, I'm going to try and hide in the tall grass with my short body.
Mm-hmm. Roll stealth. That's good enough, yeah.
I'm gonna sneak up, sneaky sneak behind this guy and give him the rapier!
Ooh! Natural 20. 6 plus 4, 9 plus 4. Yeah, he's dead. He's outright dead. You sneak behind him and immediately, as he holds up his shield, he's too concentrated at the wild swings of the barbarian in front of him. So you manage to get up just in time, wrap your arms around him, and stab him straight in the chest. Rip it up. And then lean back and go back into the shadows. Like nothing ever happened.
No one will see my bowl cut.
Anything else you want to do?
That's my turn.
Okay. So he's dead. He's out of the game. That means it's you, Kaiser.
You know what? This time I really feel it. I feel Kosuth is with me on this one. And I'm going to call down some sacred flames on this zombie.
Go ahead. The sacred fires. What DC is that? Is that wisdom?
Dexterity 13. 14.
Dexterity of 14. Gotcha. And that's a hit. Kosuth is with you. And that's 3 damage in it.
Yes,
immediately
3
you
damage
hold...
of radiant.
Yeah. So you hold up your rod right towards his face. He's currently still turned towards the assassin that tried to go for you. But as soon as he turns around, he's forced to face the lantern that holds the flame of Kosuth within. And as you do, a small chant from your mouth, and eyes that go like brimstone in the night. A whisper to the god Kosuth himself as you incinerate his soul within and without. The person that is in front of you burns underneath the armor and falls to the ground. Nothing but crumbling, 3rd-degree burns, and death.
Amen. You know? Amen.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I turned to look at the troll bard. Is he having a bad time?
Very
yes,
bad
he's
time.
currently.
I think there's a high chance I actually might die here, if I be honest with you.
He is currently jumped by Dogo.
I guess I'm not that kind of cleric. I guess I turned to try to help him with the dog. And I turned my lantern to shine some light on his situation, but that's the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. And that is the dog's turn. And the dog is now going to bite you, man lying down, with a multi-attack. Seconds a hit. Pray to whatever gods you have that you're going to make it out alive. That is a thing. Let's see if it happens. It has to be max damage. And that's not.
Well, that's half my health, so you know.
Oh, well, half of what you got.
Yeah.
He still continues to claw and continues to bite onto you. He is clearly not liking the fact you call him a bad dog. So he continues to claw, bite, and tries to get a hold of you. And he's doing pretty good at harming you. Next is this guy right here. He's going to try and shoot you, little stealthy man.
Keep on coming at me.
Oh,
I catch me out.
That means he shot his friend.
Get fucked.
Oh, all right. That means he's gonna take the damage instead. He takes 3 damage. So something that grazes his skin. All right, that's his turn. Grunt, your turn.
I'm gonna sheath my shield and hold my long sword in 2 hands and swing at this guy recklessly.
Ooh, go ahead. Let's see it happen. That's a hit.
This is 20.
A hit. A fine hit.
15.
15. That is down to... yes. You manage to swing at him with reckless abandon and manage to strike him. Boom! Boom! You strike him at the shield, yes, but you strike him with such heavy hits that you manage to pommel him in its own face. Like, he's taking the strikes that he should not be taking because this hurts. This hurts like a motherfucker. Anything else?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Gamgee, your turn.
Okay, you know
Bad
what?
dog is being bad dog.
Bad dog's been very bad, and I actually have no other fucking... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to give him a thunderclap, because why not? Let's see if that works. DC...
Thunderclap thy cheeks.
Yeah. Well, you don't call me Carry the Wolf, but DC 13 con save. Let's see.
Let's see about that. Alright, his con is... okay. Rolling.
Oh, for
he makes
sake.
it.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So,
damn, she's going to die.
How much damage are you does he take then? Nothing?
It's half damage, isn't it? If you make the...
It's half.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's rounded up. That means that he's down there. Alright.
It's 2 or 3, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's 3. It's 3.
Yeah.
Because it rounded up. I round up. You managed to get one free hand as you're getting chopped to bits. It starts to glow with blue lightning. You put it straight up into his chest, and you manage to hit his spine immediately, and sends a small shock. It clearly shocked him just a bit, but not enough to get him off of you.
Well,
Anything else?
You know what? Seeing as these boys want bardic inspiration, why not? We'll give you a wee bit of bardic inspiration. So I'll throw one on. You know what? In my dying breath, well, not quite dying. I'll give it to the thingy, the tiefling.
Tiefling. All right. Now it's this fucker, who's going to start going at you. Rolling to hit. As a 13, as a miss. That's his turn, and we go to the next one. He's dead. Keith, your turn.
Oh, you know what? I didn't really like that arrow coming on at me. I'm gonna go ahead and go on my twinkle toes, twinkle about the 22-inch stealth,
Oh,
pop up
that's
on
good.
this woman. Fuck.
That's a miss. That's a miss, I'm afraid. Oh well.
And I'm gonna put my hands over my face and say, "Please don't hold me. I'm just a child." Try and pretend to be a child.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. So that's your turn then?
Yep, that's all I got.
Yeah. Kaiser, your turn.
I see that I feel inspired by the beating, by the
your
beat of the dog has a nice rhythm on the bard, has a good job going. I say, but Kosuth's judgment is not for you today, friend bard. This undead mutt will pay, and I'm gonna go. Why not throw another scorching flame at that guy? Boom.
Mm-hmm. And that's a dex save, right?
No,
Or
it's
no?
a
It's
a
a
hit.
clean hit. Yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit. Roll damage.
11 points of fiery damage on that thing.
Immediately, you hold out. You feel the inspiration in your head. You can hear like the drums, the fiery drums of Koseth. Dum 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 dum. Almost like a tribalistic chant in your head. And immediately, you start shaking the lantern in front of you, and then hold it up to blow it out. Instead, a fiery breath comes straight out of the lantern, right towards the dog, and it burns it to the point where it falls onto the ground, dead.
I guess I lock eyes and I say, Kolsuth will judge you yet. And I guess I turn to face the rest of the party and to see what they're doing.
Well, Gamgee's shitting himself, and Keith is going to have to endure the strike of a nice hit, hopefully. No, it's not! Keith, you get another opportunity of attack!
I dodge to the side with my research luck of the halflings, my people. People of the bowl cut. I swipe at him for a 14.
You strike him and you hit.
I scream, "Get fucked!"
That's, you know what? That
Oh,
child
man.
is using some strength, some strong language over there.
Strong for a child. You go ahead and immediately you strike at him. He tries to strike at you with his bow to try and hit you and club you with it, but you manage to dodge because it's such a predictable attack. Instead, you manage to go to the side and stab him with a rapier straight through the shoulder and into his head. And he falls to the ground, dead. Grunt, your turn.
I reckless attack this guy again.
Go ahead. Let's see it.
24.
It's advantage. So yep, go ahead. That's a hit, and that is
Another 15.
Eventually, you manage to pummel his shield. Boom, boom, boom! Strike after strike after strike with a longsword. That eventually, boom, pummels him to the ground and forces him to drop the shield. He looks up at you with fear and fright, but without a second of hesitation, you take up your sword and pierce him through the chest. And he falls limp on the ground. He's dead.
I like to think that Gamgee is gasping for air and leaning up against a tree and trying not to die.
I walk over. I simply said, "Okay, guys, that was a nice practice. We gotta, go up the hill."
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the troll looks hurt.
I don't even have any healing spells.
As the troll stands up, he uses his his cello like a cane to stand up. He's clearly very hurt.
So I have something that can soothe your pain.
What do you have?
It's again, it's
Are you gonna
it's what no. I cast you know, if you're really feeling that bad, I'm gonna waste this healing word on you. Kulthus' flame is also sometimes a balm to the soul and body.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, did you heal yourself too, Gamgee?
Yeah.
No.
I got healing word sweaty, but you know.
Yeah,
Two healing words.
Yeah.
So 6, it's 8. That's 14. So
up to
14 health
18.
back.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah, back to
18. Look at me.
But now I feel like I'm tired, guys. I feel like I gotta take a nap.
Yeah, I could really do with a nap. You know.
Okay. Can
there's some lovely bushes over here.
Can I put some logic? Put some logic in you guys' head. You're in the middle of the forest, and there's undead walking around. Are you sure you want to go to sleep, camp out here? It's not even nighttime.
It's almost nighttime. What if the moon comes out and the moon's full and I'm frightened.
Wait, okay. Tell you what. Do you want to climb up a tree and we'll sleep in a tree?
Well,
no, I think you should just, put your sorries in a sack, tie them up with a piece of string, and fucking march on, you goddamn bard.
Okay, fine. Onwards and upwards, as I say. But I think this is where we're gonna have to call it an end.
Oh yeah.
You know.
You mean here, or do you want to? Well, because the last thing is just up ahead.
All right. Well, let's see what it is. Be ashamed to make it the whole way to the graveyard and do not see.
Yeah. What? As long I'll just say this. As long as you know what you do, this is gonna be very quickly gone over. So, as you move up, you eventually come up here to the graveyard in question. And right up there, you see the man that has been spoken of. Dark magic emits from his palms. You can see him up ahead, with a body on a table and several more behind him. 2 guards stand next to him. Don't come closer! Don't interrupt me! It's for the best if you don't. Leave! And don't come back.
And this I assume this fills the necromancer in question is who's talking to us.
Yes.
As he raising. I would let you finish, but
Yeah, I mean, like I'm really interested in hearing what you got to say, but bitch, you evil.
Does he have any torches or lanterns lit?
Who do you give it towards, by the way? This guy?
Yeah.
And that's a DC of 13 of what? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if that's the case, he probably should also face some like. Oof.
There you go.
All right.
Immediately, by the way, what happens is as following. You look at him, and your eyes grow purple, and you whisper words of mockery into his mind, and immediately he goes, "No! And he falls to the ground.
Ah. Well, that's interesting.
And not only does he fall to the ground, but so does they.
Come on, boys, kill him while he's down.
Well, you know what? Actually, come to think of it, let's see. So how far can I go? So I can go 30 foot, and then another 30, and then I can do one.
It seems as though rather
No, I
he's
can't.
fallen to the,
No,
he's fallen to the ground, and so has his soldiers.
Huh. I wonder what possibly could happen. I don't, let's go on up and investigate, will we? With my 30 foot. And definitely don't think he's going to get up or anything.
I'm not good. I'm gonna walk around.
You're not, no, you guys aren't going to take the nice straight path to him?
No, I don't trust magic.
The closer you come towards the man in question, you hear sobbing. And he's crying by the sound of things. I just wanted to save everyone. I lost them all. I was going to bring them back. Everyone. The war's taken everything. Not just from me, but everyone down there.
I mean,
I can't let this be.
Man, it's tough life and all, but you can't be resorting to necromancy. That's just not cool. Everyone knows it's not cool. You're better than this. You know, can I give him a bit of a persuasion maybe? Yeah, come on, you're better than this. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be this way, you know.
He looks up with you at you with eyes of like true despair, fear, and generally just like exhaustion. The words that was shouted into his mind as well has gotten to him. He is lying there on his last breath.
Well,
No. If that was true, the war wouldn't have taken such a toll. Everyone has suffered more than anyone ever should. And I was gonna make it right. I was going to make sure nothing like this would remain.
And nothing shall remain but ash.
Wait, you can't burn him. We gotta take his head. No, hold on. Are we here to kill him, or can we just take him back? That's the question we gotta ask ourselves.
You know, honestly, I feel like
burn them.
I feel like this guy's actually got like maybe onto something here. You know.
No, clearly. Okay, listen. Necromancy, a town full of undead soldiers, and any moment they can drop, it'll go insane. It's you know one of those. It's one of those tight situations where we tie him up, knock him out, and take him back to the camp, which is only like a day, not even a day out ride, or we kill him and the undead at the town goes insane. It's one of the two.
They look so happy. They look so happy.
They're a cheerful
He
bunch.
is what you're seeing in front of you is basically a one-armed, practically a boy. He's no older than 17, if anything. His messy hair, he's on the ground, pale, similar to the corpses around.
Oh, cool. I'm also a young kid.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop up on that altar, roll the corpse off of him, almost to get all the corpses in one nice 15-foot cone area, and promptly rain burning hands down upon him and any of the other corpses in his way.
Him as well?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
The orc too?
Well, you know, I don't think I really.
It's
He's got a chance to hop out of it, but yeah.
Oh, a tiefling that's not discriminative?
Yeah.
You wonder why we discriminate against your kind. Don't know right from wrong.
You set fire to the pile, and immediately everything starts to burn. He closes his eyes and starts to cry as he just lets it happen.
Can I pick him up?
You pick him up?
Oh, quick, cool. Okay, buddy, we're gonna go.
Wait, you want to pick him up?
Yeah, I want to pick him up. Okay, buddy,
Okay.
we're
You
gonna
gotta roll
go.
a dex. You gotta roll a dex save first to make sure
I did.
that you're. You did?
Yeah, getting advantage.
Why?
Danger Sands.
Why?
It's at level 2. Danger
Well,
Sands.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
All
weren't
right.
looking at me. I hopped up on the
I
table.
am. Yeah, you hopped up on the table. I'm clearly looking straight at you.
Mm-hmm. As you were clearly looking at the boy crying.
Actually, no, my vision's over here, bud.
Got it. As he walks away with the corpse, it gets sacred flamed.
Ah!
Really? All right. Good shit.
Like,
No.
I was paid. We were paid to do a job. I'm a mercenary veteran. Job accomplished.
You're a mercenary idiot. We're gonna take him back to the captain so he can explain himself. God damn it.
Again, I could do this all day. Kosu
I could do
has
this
given
all
me
day, too.
so much.
I
So
can
much.
do this all day too, bud.
Again, it's not on you. It's on the corpse that you're carrying. It's gonna have nothing but be radiant and fire and ash.
But
Yeah. As you carry
boy's
the boy
alive.
out of the. As a matter of, well, he's already caught fire. Not only
oh,
that, but he is dead.
Ah,
The
fuck
fire's
it.
gotten to him, and I'll say this: he was at almost max level exhaustion. He died.
Oh.
Fuck
Oh,
it.
shit.
Let's cut off his head.
Okay, well, you know what? There's only one way to end it, and that is to everyone just pile around and we all just start bonking him. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna cut off his head.
As soon as you start doing that, the bodies are on fire, the corpses are destroyed, and so is his body. You start hearing the screams from down at the Glimmervalley town.
See, Tiefling, you did this.
See, this is where I feel
And
like
that
this is what happens in every fucking game we do. It turns into that SpongeBob fucking meme where it's like we did it, we saved the city, but everything's on fire.
I roll for
well,
I
mean,
roll for depression.
Yeah.
Then comes the question: did you truly save it? After all, the results of this. Let me give you the epilogue. After everything happened up here, and you come down to town, it's in mass hysteria and despair. And the upcoming days that have transpired, the entire town is littered with dead soldiers and a few villagers here and there. People just fell to their deaths, apparently. They just collapsed, every single one of them. Those that are supposed to come home from the front lines, they're all dead.
Well, we help the nobles.
Yeah, Gamgee,
got-
you look like you did. You were right. You know what? Good on you.
We help
And that
the
is the true
nobles.
tragedy of Glimmervalley.
Well, that was pretty good, honestly. I enjoyed that. I thought it was quite a. It was different. It's definitely different. The problem is, I'm not used to playing with all these guys. Like, I know their style, what they're going for. You know what I mean? But it was a nice change of pace, I must say.
I mean, you still played the. You still kind of played the fucking like shit posty.
Well, that's look. I've got problems. Okay, I've got problems.
Look, we all have the tism. I get it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
What do you mean, guys? Keith was totally serious.
I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Well,
I didn't stray from the voice. I didn't stray from the character. I was deep down. I was Keith.
Meanwhile, Nick Beardy is like, that's a bad dog, right? I'm gonna send him to fucking home again. No.
And like, we don't even need James in these videos anymore. We can just have you, man. Just do his voice, and we're all set.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I'm gonna. Right, guys, I'm taking fucking over. Like, no, I'm the one that rules the channel now. There's only gonna be hentai for the rest of forever.
Long live the king. Long live the king. Long live the king.
Yeah, no, that's quite good. But yeah, what you also, so you guys are watching and you guys don't know, why have you not checked out? Freeman has a YouTube channel, which you should definitely go ahead and check out. But he makes fuck all videos, but he is working on some new stuff. So if you enjoy his voice acting and whatnot, enjoy all that. Like, go check it out. Honestly, I think it's worth it. You know, he does have at very least watch the Fatal video. I think that's give you a good laugh at least. But yeah,
Roll circumference.
yeah, exactly. Fuck, it's a great meme though. So there's honestly there's something wrong with them boys with Fatal. Like, you know, there was some of them tables. I was looking at the rules not that long ago because I was thinking about making a video talking about it, but like, yeah, we'll get there maybe sometime. But yeah, we stayed on for quite a bit longer. Normally we only go for 2 hours, but you can't just leave it where we were, so we kept on. So this was a bit of a longer one. Any last final thoughts before we end the stream?
Oh man, I stabbed the tiefling.
Yeah, I guess at that
you know what? Yeah, yeah.
And
that-
so the party falls in on itself and stabs everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, my shield of faith and my trench coat, which is actually my wings, would come out.
perfect-
Shield of faith would go up, wings would come out, in a daring escape.
The perfect ending. Everyone just like starts blaming each other and beats each other
Yeah.
to death.
Yeah.
I thought we killed the right guy this time, though. What happened?
Yeah,
Dude, you didn't capture him.
it was like, oh god, we killed the right guy. Quick, you guys kill each other.
Yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will see you later. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn all audio off.